Would you dare take on a challenge to live in a confined space with a beautiful woman for 50 days? Successfully complete it and you'll walk away with $5 million. If that was all there was to it, I think I could last 10 years. But here's the catch: no phones, no internet, no entertainment whatsoever. The entire room contains only a comfortable king-size bed and a clean bathroom. The bathroom has all the necessary amenities, but there's a rule: only one person can use it at a time. You have to take turns. Meals are delivered daily at scheduled times. If either person gives up and leaves the room before the 50 days are up, the one who stays only gets $1 million. A couple who came to take on the challenge thought it would be a breeze. Without hesitation, they pressed the button, and the countdown officially began. The thought of having $5 million in just 50 days had them buzzing with excitement. They were already fantasizing about how to spend the money, planning and dreaming about their bright future. At first, the unfamiliar environment felt fresh and exciting. They even saw it as a perfect opportunity to quit smoking. But as the days dragged on, they discovered the challenge wasn't as simple as they'd imagined. Every night, the lights would automatically shut off, forcing them to sleep. Every morning at 6 a.m. sharp, the lights would turn back on, waking them up. The food was always the same, just milk. But for the prize money, they had to push through. The woman stood in front of the mirror each day, giving herself pep talks to keep going. The room was empty and eerily quiet. The countdown showed 48 days remaining. Their lives became increasingly dull and monotonous. The woman tried meditation to pass the time, while the man grew more and more restless. Apart from providing food, the organizers offered nothing else. Their sense of time began to fade, and anxiety crept in day by day. The woman continued her daily mirror affirmations, but the man became sluggish. What started as daily showers and good hygiene turned into needing his girlfriend to nag him just to bathe. The woman became the proactive one, trying everything she could think of to create some fun. Through their combined efforts, they'd made it 27 days. They'd exhausted every game they could imagine. The challenge had hit a wall. Then, suddenly, a cockroach appeared, changing the dynamic between them. This new life brought a splash of color to their dreary existence. The man, worried it might starve, tried to feed it. Immediately, they received a warning from the organizers: food was only for contestants. Anything else would be considered a violation. They were being watched at every moment. The man wanted to let the cockroach out, otherwise, it would starve to death in there. The red button on the wall would open the door, but pressing it meant failing the challenge. His girlfriend immediately tried to talk him out of it. They had their first real argument since entering the room. As the girlfriend walked away, she stepped on the cockroach, whether intentionally or not, who could say? At least they wouldn't have to argue about it anymore. In reality, the organizers had deliberately placed the cockroach there to create conflict between the challengers. The man couldn't take this mind-numbing existence anymore. The organizers offered a random surprise gift. The first one would cost them $100,000, reducing their prize to $4.9 million. The man hit confirm, and out came a crayon. He was thrilled. He was an artist by profession. He drew a therapeutic mural on the wall. Over 20 days of pent-up frustration finally found release. But his girlfriend's mood didn't seem to improve. She had no interest in art and still had to wash his clothes. Soon the crayon was used up, and their lives returned to the oppressive state of days before. With 25 days left until they could claim victory, the woman suddenly discovered a gun in the bathroom.